I'm going to go off the board here. I really like the bag of nuts. I love the McNut for some weird reason. That's all I got to say about that.
There's a virgin joke in there somewhere.
Yeah, I know something about, maybe I don't know if I'm allowed to say that.
We're not going to be able to use whatever you just said. Ladies and gentlemen, Paul Bissonnette here outside of the Arizona Coyotes locker room, and it's time for another season of the Bachelor Report. And we're about to kick things off today with, of course, the first episode. We have some returning guests and some special new guests involved. So why don't we head inside the locker room and pick their brain on what they thought of the initial dates and meeting with Colton. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a new member to the Bachelor Report, Vinny Hinestroza. I don't know why you're looking around like that. Just keep your eye.
Happy to be here. Just happy to be here.
Now let's start off. What were your overall thoughts on the new season of The Bachelor, season 23?
Well, first off, I thought it was an overwhelming night. There's three engagements last night on the show? That's a lot. So I think they kind of get into that a little too much. But I thought the show was pretty good. A lot of good options out there for Colton, and from the previews, it looks like we're gonna have a lot of entertainment this year.
Colton, what were your initial thoughts of him?
I don't mind Colton, actually. I think he seems like a good guy. He's got a good sled push for him there in his tights, and a couple good shower scenes. So, seems like he's in it for the right reasons, as they say.
He seems like a good guy. I mean, he's a good-looking guy, that's for sure. I think he's going to be good. I'm interested to see. They showed a couple clips for the next show, and he just looks so awkward doing anything like chemistry-wise and like sexually. It's going to be pretty funny to see. And like trying to kiss girls is going to be funny. So
Good guy, solid guy, emotional, which
He's emotional.
I could go both ways in that.
Peaks and valleys with that
Peaks and
guy.
valleys, yeah, and I love the teaser at the end. There's so much. He's running away. He's crying. But overall, I think he's a solid dude.
One big aspect of the first show, if not the biggest, is the initial exits out of the limo or whatever vehicle they show up in. What were your favorite exits?
I like the apple one, or where he thought it was an apple, but it was a cherry, and she popped his cherry. So I thought that was a good one.
Right, that whole everyone making the virginity jokes was getting a little painful. Not very original. You think the girls could come up with something a little better. You got to assume everyone's going to do that. So, and then the whole sloth thing, like that, if you come out in a mascot outfit, you got to just get right back in the limo. I think I don't think they're. I'd send them home instantly. Like, it could have been an hour and a half episode if they cut out all the sloth scenes. And now we're sitting there for 3 hours.
start with the worst one. That sloth one, I just would have sent her right back into the car. All right, you're done. Like, it was funny for a second.
It was hilarious for, I heard you like to think things slow. Boom, done, take off the helmet.
Exactly. So then she kept going. I'm like, okay, you're done. Just get back in. That's it. The one I really liked off the start was like Cassie seemed cute and cool. And then the girl from Vancouver, you might know
Alex
her.
B, I know Alex. Alex is awesome. We support our Canadians.
That's the tall brunette one?
Yeah, and nice move by her. Fake being sick, so she doesn't have to talk. So even if they didn't have any chemistry talking, she's staying for at least one episode, getting the Instagram following up to a certain amount. Never know, she might have her own podcast one day.
I like when they go all out. I like the cop car one. I think that was nice, giving him the handcuffs. It's a little undercover.
I don't think he's ready for handcuffs. Baby steps.
I like the girl that faked the Australian accent. That's a great play.
I think she did a great job of faking it too, and she's attractive, so that doesn't hurt.
Yeah, no, she did a good job.
I love the girl with the snorkel coming in, blowing the whistle. Here you're drowning some over here. I thought I had a good laugh from
We're
that
not going to
one.
be able to use that.
No, it's fine. We can just chat about it, though.
Usually to wrap up the first episode of Bachelor Report, we ask guys who their heavy favorites are, and if you could list off maybe 2 or 3 girls that you think really stood out to you and who have a chance to take this one home.
I'm going to pick one girl. I don't think she was a favorite at all yesterday, but Nicole from Miami, the girl with the family from Havana, seems like really...
Geez, what's her social security number?
I don't know, but that's what she said, and thought when they showed her at home, she was just a nice, normal girl, and some of those girls, you can tell are a little crazy, so that's my horse.
Well, I think everyone's there for fame at this point. Maybe grab a boyfriend along the way on the road to Hollywood, but I like that the girl from California, the speech therapist. Cassie. Yeah, Cassie. She's one of my.
The names are tough early.
Yeah, it takes a couple episodes to get the names down.
Really, I struggled with the names early, but the Cassie one I did like. The girl he gave the first impression rose to. I can't remember her name, but I like Hannah. I liked her. And then the girl from Van, I kind of liked her because, you know, if you couldn't talk to her, but she stayed around. She's really good looking too, and like you said, she's a pretty good girl in class. I don't know.
I agree. Love that Hannah. I think she's top 3. Cassie, the speech. That's some with speech, but she's a good girl, good hometown girl. And I'm gonna go with the other Hannah, the Alabama Hannah.
No, well, thanks for joining me, Brad. You haven't lost a step. Right back in the mix, and thank you for joining me on the first episode of the Bachelor Report, Season 2 for us.